Hi students, so today we are going to see about CMM. So this is nothing but the coordinate measuring machines. So nowadays we are using CMM for measuring accurate level. So we have a lot of component and we doing mass production. So during mass production we unable to measure exactly by manually, so it takes more times. So in day-to-day life population increases, the product level also increases. That means quantity of the product, we need more products because people needs more products. So for that the more product require is increasing. So due to this human employment is unable to measure the components in perfect manner in optimized time. If it is machine we are providing to measure the component in accurate level in short span of time. So human error may occur during inspection and it will lead to based on environment. So when we using CMM, it does its work as it is. So as for example, cylindrical object measuring CMM measures continuously without any distraction accurately. So it will pass around 1,000 components per unit of time with accurate manner. So it can also detect the poor dimension. So when we getting the reading from the CMM, we can, with help of monitor we can check any dimension accuracy is misplaced, we can gather from the result. So for the CMM machine lot of types of that. So based on the applications, based on the size of the component, and also be using software systems, probe systems for supporting the CMM, that is coordinate measuring machine. So let me see the type of system, types of measuring machines. So let me look length bar measuring machine. Length bar, so it is used to measure lengthwise measuring machine. And next, netval measuring machine, so this is another type. And universal measuring machine, then coordinate measuring machine, then computer controlled coordinate measuring machine. So we going to see about computer controlled as well as coordinate measuring machine. So in this topic we look on alone coordinate measuring machine. Okay, so what is coordinate measuring machines? Let me see. Coordinate methodology is concerned with the measurement of the actual shape and dimensions of an object and comparing these with the desired shape and dimensions. In this connection, coordinate methodology consists of the evaluation of the location, orientation, dimensions and geometry of the part or object. A coordinate measuring machine, that is CMM, is an electromechanical system designed to perform coordinate metrology. So it has electrical and mechanical combined together, it works. Measuring machines consists of a contact probe and a mechanism to position the probe in the three dimensions relative to surfaces and the features of a work part. So here we using probe system as well as probe adapting some mechanisms. Okay, so we using dimension in what type of dimension, what type of coordination, that means x, y and z we using here. The location coordinates of the probe can be accurately recorded as it contacts the part surface to be obtained its geometric data. Part is fixed and portable connected to structure. The probe is fastened to a structure that allows movement to the part. Coordinate measuring machine consists of a constant probe that can be positioned in 3D space, that is three dimensional, that is x, y, z related to the surface of a work part, and the x, y and the z coordinates of probe can be accurately precisely recorded to obtain dimensional data concerning the part geometry. So here CMM using 3D space relative VT. So probe is a constant type. So this is a one type of CMM. So we can see probe, we can see probe here. So this is y direction movement, this is z direction movement, this is x direction movement. So x direction movement available, y direction movement available, and z direction movement also are available. For this we supporting the beams and gantries, etc. So these are the mechanical structure. These beams and sliders and vertical beams and sliders are the comes under mechanical structure. So probe is attached here. This probe is used to touch the surface of the component and takes the measurements by sliding over the surfaces. Okay, not sliding, it has some distance between component and the probe, it sends the signals. Okay, then this is a work table. Here we going to place the workpiece or component to be inspected. This is a computer system which is gathering the all data received from the probe, and this display going to display the data. So this is a one type of coordinating machining machine system. So this is used for only one direction. So this column is rotation, it will rotate right side or left side, is counterclockwise and clockwise direction it will rotate. So this is a probe, this is an arm which is used to hold the probe, and this probe can be moved up and down direction, and this is a datum line, this is a machine and cage tip. So it also rotate by this direction. Next, this is the actual figure of a probe, and this is a table, and this is a component. So what are the inspection going to take means cylindricity can be measured by the coordinate measuring probe system, and this is a flatness. This is a flatness, this is cylindricity, and this is roundness. So there is a difference between roundness, cylindricity, and flatness. So these things can be inspected by the CMM, that is coordinate measuring machine. This is a cantilever type of coordinate measuring machine. So let me see how its name comes. So the names came by, this is a cantilever mechanism. Only the beam is attached at the one end, and one end will be not attached with any other support, and probe systems travel with the cantilever beam sliding, actually sliding with the cantilever beam. So this is called as a cantilever type of coordinate measuring machine. Of course it has also x direction, y direction, and z direction. Even it is cantilever beam setup, so it has three-dimensional movement. So let me see bridge types. So bridge type is something, but this is a bridge gantry. So this is so based on this they calling as bridge CMM, that is bridge type coordinate measuring machine. So in that the probe are attached here. So this probe, this is a probe tip, this is a probe, is travel along this direction as a y, and travel in vertical direction as z, and travel this direction is called x. So in moving bridge system also we can find three-dimensional measuring movement. Then third one is a fixed bridge. So here the bridge is not bridge is not moved, table is only moves. Here table cannot be moved, but bridge can move. So this is a difference between them. Otherwise the same working principle only. So here also works y direction available, x direction available, z direction available. So in moving bridge moves in x direction, but here fixed bridge system the table moves in x direction, and probes as well as equal to moving bridge system, that is probe moves upon direction like this, and here y direction also same as moving bridge system. Next, horizontal arm type. So let me say horizontal arm type. This is a horizontal arm type. It's look like a cantilever type of um, cornet measuring machine, but arm length will be shortened compared to cantilever type. So it will be a small type of measuring machine. Cantilever type will be bigger than this. So this is x direction also there, z direction also there, y direction also there. So here we see in previous measuring system, the bridge is used to y direction purpose. So here the probe is used for y direction system. So probe extends and contacts for y direction. So it moves for y direction, and beam is column is used for x direction. That means the probe can slide over the column like this direction. So it can get the z direction. Here the column moves entirely with the probe by horizontal direction, that is x direction. So we can get x direction, y direction as well as z direction. So when we see in candy type, so there is a two bridge available at each sides, and at the center and top there is a bridge available, and that bridge, that is called as gantry, and that gantry the probe is attached. So we can adopt this type of gantry type of big size of component, very big size of component. We can go for gantry type cornet measuring machine system. So here also we can found y direction, x direction, z direction. Is three direction can be achieved by gantry type of cornet measuring machine also. So this is used for small, this is for as well as small component, but most for big size of component. Next let me see the column type. So here it is look like a column, that is milling machine. We can see the milling machine. So that setup is also carrying here. So there is a horizontal table available. These tables have two movements, that is in y direction as well as x direction, but probe has z direction. So table having x direction, y direction. Previous type of cornet machine tables having only one type of movement, that is it may be a x direction, it may be a y direction. But here in column cornet measuring machine system, the table having two movement, that is x direction and y direction. Remaining z direction, that is taken over by the probe, which is fixed over the column. This is a column, the column is holding the probe, and at the probe attached, the tip is going to inspect the component to be inspected, which is placed over the moving table. Okay, next cornet measuring machine. So let me see what is cantilever arm type. Okay, a vertical probe moves in the z axis, carried by the cantilevered arm that moves in the y axis. This arm also moves laterally through the x axis. What are the advantages on cantilever arm? A fixed table allows good accessibility to the workpiece. Yes, this type of cornet machine is going to use it for fixed table allows good accessibility. So this helps to feasible for inspection. Then of course it has disadvantages, the bending caused by the cantilever design. So whenever the cantilever system we using, if they applying overload, it may lead to bend down. The cantilever design offers a long table with relatively small measuring ranges in the other two axes. That means, so we want to support cantilever by big size of component, but the measuring level of the cantilever is not that of big size, it will be half of that type, because cantilever may lead to bend. Then suitable for measuring long thin parts. So it is suitable for long and thin parts. Next one is moving bridge type. So most widely used this type of measuring machine has stationary table to support workpiece to be measured and a moving bridge. So what are the disadvantages? With this design, the phenomenon of yawing, that means sometimes called walking, can occur, affect the accuracy. So this accuracy may affect it little, okay, not that much. Then advantages, reduce bending effect, so it doesn't have any cantilever system, so bending is not happen at the beam which is holding probe. Next one is fixed bridge type. So in the fixed bridge type, the configuration, the bridge is rigidly attached to the machine bed. So the fixed bridge, if it is movable bridge, it may wear and tear during sliding, so it causes some shakes. But in fixed type of beam we using, it cannot, it never shakes, so rigidity can be achieved by this type of fixed bridge type coordinate measuring machine. This design eliminates the phenomenon of walking and provides high rigidity. Next, column type, often referred to as a universal measuring machine instead of CMM. The column type CMM construction provides exceptional rigidity and accuracy. So here also the column is doesn't move, so rigidity can be achieved like our bridge fixed bridge type of CMM. These machines are usually reserved for cage rooms rather than inspection. Next one is horizontal arm type. So this is horizontal arm type. Unlike the previous machines, the basic horizontal type of CMM, that is called horizontal arm type CMM, also refers to as layout machine. So this is also called as layout machine, as a moving arm and probe is carried along y axis. Advantage, provides a large area, unobstructed work area, ideal configuration for measuring of automobile parts. So it is used for wide range in the area of measuring of automobile parts. So this is the Gandhi type. The supports of workpiece is independent of the x and the y axis. Both are overhead supported by 4 vertical columns rising from the floor. This setup allows you to walk along the workpiece with the probe, which is helpful for extremely large pieces. So I already told Gandhi type were used for measuring large type of component. So additional support is human also can travel with the probe, not on the probe, we can move, we can walk. Thank you guys.